listening to The Prop Shop, the #1 podcast for your shop. Brought to you by the UnitedPropBuilders, Coffee Powered Media, and Tucker Props, with your hosts Adam Hazy, Sean Toomey, and Ryan Tucker.
Hey Shop Rats, welcome to The Prop Shop, the podcast that shows off your cool creations. That's propped up.
Just keep rolling, keep rolling.
Hey Shop Rats, welcome to The Prop Shop, your podcast... I need the reader. Hold on. I thought I've had this by now. Hey Shop Rats, welcome to The Prop Shop, the podcast that brings you the coolest tips and tricks for you. Welcome to the failing podcast.
Hi. Hello.
Oh, I keep wanting to do the propped up intro. I don't know what's wrong with me.
Let's just go.
So
Hi.
Sean, what have you been working on?
Oh, stuff.
Yeah.
What have you been working on?
Nothing.
Oh.
A lot of schoolwork. And for those of you who don't understand what's going on, I'm also host on UnitedPropBuilders, and we have a show called Propped Up that shows off the cool creations of prop and costume makers. So I just tried to do that intro because I was supposed to make a video today, but I was swamped with schoolwork.
I think you also did the news section for that. Not just Propped Up, but you also did the old
the old 405th?
Old 405th. No, all the old UPB.
The old UPB
video.
intros.
Yeah.
I probably did without even thinking about it.
You
Wow.
did. You did it. I noticed that.
Man,
So
it must be a haunted episode because
Ooh,
it's Halloween.
Spooky. Actually, it's the day after
ghost.
Halloween.
Yeah, it's Halloween time.
Yeah.
And there's a car horn going off outside, so I'm sorry about that, everyone.
I can't hear it, so you're good.
Oh, I can.
I can't.
But so yeah, Halloween just passed. I hope everybody had a safe and successful Halloween. Got lots of candies and cavities. Don't get cavities, your mom will kill you.
Yeah.
Even if you're a grown man, your mom will kill you.
Absolutely.
Even if you're a grown woman who is a mom, your mom will kill you.
Uh-huh.
So, Halloween. I didn't do anything for Halloween. I mostly stayed inside. I went to a friend's comedy show, though. That was pretty good.
Oh, really? How'd that go?
Yeah, down at the Kiva. One of my friends is in improv, so I went down to her show.
Oh, cool.
I had a good time.
Awesome. Yeah, I actually did something that I don't do ever, and that's go to a football
Skinny
game.
dipping.
Well, that and and I actually went to a football game. I don't like football at all, really, but this was a Halloween-themed game, and my dad wanted me to go with him, so it was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, there was trick-or-treating in the tailgate lot and stuff like that.
Oh, so that's kind of
yeah.
So like what the trucks have candy and stuff like that.
Well,
Or
yeah,
like
they're
there's
like
booths set
all
up or
the
something?
tents and stuff like that. Everybody
Mm-hmm.
who sets up tents and stuff like that and has like RVs there and stuff like that.
That's kind of
They
cool.
have candy and stuff like that, and then there's kids running around in costumes and stuff like that. So it's fun.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel I'm not really a huge football person. Like if I go, it would be because somebody wanted to go.
Right.
Now I wouldn't go out of my own free choice
Right.
unless I was like, hey, I'm going to go to the Super Bowl and spend $50,000 on a ticket.
Yeah. See, I'm not a fan of football either, but I wanted to hang out with my dad because we don't get to
Yeah.
hang out very much ever since I moved out. And the
Tell him
tickets
to be
were
a
only
prop maker.
like $10. So.
Oh, it's not bad.
No, it's not. Especially like
Meh.
for a college football game, it's not bad at all.
Have your dad become a cosplayer?
Well, it's
Yeah, build
not his.
stuff
It's
together.
not his thing. We've built stuff together before. He's more into like guitar amps and stuff like that. So
He could be a guitar amp.
I think I found next year's Halloween costume for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it for him. So I'm gonna make it overly complicated too, to where you can actually plug a guitar into it and play it.
That'd be cool.
That'd be stupid, is
So-
what it would be.
So I actually have some actual like exciting prop news and stuff.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this past weekend on the 25th of October, the week before Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
Remember a couple episodes back we interviewed David Jackson of the Any Geek Expo, that local convention in my hometown?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went to that and it was super fun. But Oh, I had a blast. It was so cool.
Mm.
I cosplayed as Team Magma Grunt from Pokemon Ruby and
Oh,
Sapphire.
sweet.
Yeah, because originally I was gonna do like a better version of my ODST, but I didn't have time to finish it, being down at the apartments for university work.
Right.
So I got that. My friend got that together because I didn't make it myself. My friend Lori did all the sewing for me because I know the very, very tiny basics of sewing.
You
I'm
know,
not that
you
good
know
at it
enough
yet.
to be dangerous, pretty much.
And
You're able to make simple things.
I made a pillow and a flag.
Like I said,
But,
you're able to make simple things. You're not
Yeah.
able to like recreate the.
But I haven't tried that again.
Amazing tapestries or something
in like
you know?
3 months. So
Right,
I don't know if I
right,
can
right.
still sew. But anyway, she made that for me. It was super cool, and I had a great time. But it serves more purposes. It was also used for the Halloween episode of The Agenda, the cable
really
TV show
Yeah.
that I'm on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, check it out. 9:00 on Thursdays, East Coast time. But yeah, the Halloween episode's coming up, so that's pretty cool. I'm in there. But it's also for the re-release of the Pokemon games coming up next month, which I need to finish my pre-order on.
Wow.
But anyways, back to the expo. So I picked up some prints from some local artists. I bought a local author's book, which I plan on reading soon, which is super cool. But I had a panel there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Panel.
It was a beginning foam builders panel. So it didn't really go into like a ton of detail for it. It was a lot of like generic stuff that a lot of us who work with foam is like basic knowledge, because the people from my hometown don't really know about any of that. Like, they're super into cosplay and animes and video games and stuff like that, but they're not like
Right.
super into the prop and costume making part of it.
Mhm.
They just kind of do a lot of cloth stuff. It's like every year I'm usually one of the only people in a huge like armor set.
Right.
This year I wasn't. But so I did a panel on that to inform them about stuff like that. I threw it on YouTube if you want to check it out. youtube.com/UnitedPropBuilders, and it'll be one of the newer videos
Right.
at the time of recording this video or podcast.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm just all kinds of off today.
Man, it's almost like we didn't plan any of this.
Yeah, weird. But so that went really well. I had a really good turnout at the panel. You can't see the audience in the panel because I didn't think to show the audience. I just had the camera set up to show me in the presentation.
Right.
And but yeah, I had a good time. I had the largest panel at the convention actually, so it was kind of
Oh,
cool.
really?
I don't want to call it a convention; it's an expo. But
Well,
yeah.
convention, expo, get
Yeah,
together,
it's
small
called an expo.
gathering.
Yeah, so if you want to check any of that out, be sure to look up any Geek Expo on Facebook
Right.
or Twitter.
Well, I actually wouldn't call it
Preferably
a
Facebook.
small gathering since there were over 1,000 people there. So
Yeah.
that's a pretty good turnout for a small event like
yeah,
that.
it's the third or fourth official year.
Okay.
So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
pretty good turnout.
It was really cool to see how much it grew from like the couple hundred people we had last year
Mhm.
to quadrupling its size this year.
Wow, I think it's because people heard our episode of the podcast and
Yeah,
and
that's
got
why.
really
Thanks
excited
everyone.
For it. Yeah.
Thanks everyone all over the world for attending a Northeast Ohio show.
Not gonna lie, it actually sounds like fun. If I'm ever in the area,
It was.
around
You-
that time, I will definitely go.
Well, if you want to go ahead and start planning ahead, they already have their date locked down for next year.
Oh, what is that?
It is Saturday, October 24th of 2015.
I should be out of school by then, so I'll have a lot of
you-
free time.
You should make a trip up here and we can go.
I might have to do that. Actually, I might do that.
We can do a really cool like team group cosplay or
Yeah,
something.
and then we can actually record an episode of this show in the same
Live
room
in person.
Yeah, instead of doing it over Skype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Sean,
Yes.
are you up to date on Gotham?
Absolutely.
Oh,
I love that show.
If you guys haven't been watching Gotham, I highly recommend it. I'm in love with that show right now.
I kind of want to do either an Edward Nygma or Oswald Cobblepot cosplay in the suit.
That'd be cool. But
yeah.
if you haven't seen episode 6, you need to go watch it immediately.
Yeah.
The first half of the episode, I'll admit, I was kind of like, it's an okay episode. It's not too bad. But that ending.
Yeah.
That ending.
It was amazing.
Oh my gosh. So that just made everything better.
It was like, oh, it was awesome.
Yeah.
So, speaking of comic books, did you
Yeah.
catch any of the Marvel announcements made just recently?
See, I don't know. I mean, if I scroll through my Facebook feed, all I see is Marvel. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't
What is
see
it?
Well,
No.
Marvel pretty much just announced their Phase 3 of their cinematic
they?
universe. Yes, which includes
Ooh.
all the movie titles and the release dates.
What are the movie titles that we have to look
Well,
forward to?
you have Avengers: Age of Ultron, which comes out next summer.
Super excited for
Yes,
Age of Ultron.
very excited.
trailer.
Ant-Man, July 17th next year.
Okay.
Captain America.
that's
what? Sorry.
Ant-Man's one of those I don't really have high hopes for, but I'm excited to see it still. But I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's I mean it's
I'll probably
it's a cool
love
idea.
it once I see it.
Absolutely.
But right now, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Captain America: Civil War.
Ooh.
That really excites me. May 6th, 2016.
2016.
2016. One that I'm very excited for, Doctor Strange. Was that November 1st, 2016? And
You're more excited for that than Age of Ultron?
I'm very excited. I said I'm very excited for Doctor Strange. I didn't say I was more excited than for that comes
Yeah.
later. Doctor Strange though, Benedict Cumberbatch is supposed to be Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay.
So that's a very interesting choice, and I'm glad that they
Yeah.
made that choice. If that's true, I mean, they
I
came
like
out.
what he's done so
They
far.
said it's they said that he's just in talks, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna play Doctor Strange. Guardians of the Galaxy 2,
Ooh,
5/15/17 is the release date.
5/15/17.
Yeah, May 5th,
Interesting
2017. Thor Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
That's really interesting. How that title alone kind of excites me, because Ragnarok is the Norse end of the world.
See,
So-
I'm super excited for it because
of the ending
the
of
way
Thor 2.
that Thor 2. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say anything about it in case you guys haven't seen it. But my favorite.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that plays, and of course it plays into it. But I'm interested to see how it goes with that.
I think we're gonna. I think that'll all start to pass by as these other movies come out. I feel like that's going to affect the other ones
Yeah.
until it builds up to Ragnarok.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that'll be interesting.
All right. Black Panther, November 3rd, 2017. Which
Oh, that sounds cool.
That excites me as well. The Avengers: Infinity War Part 1, May 2018.
Infinity Wars.
Infinity War. Yes.
What? I don't know anything about that.
It has to do with, I haven't seen Guardians of the Galaxy yet, but wasn't
okay,
the
super good.
Infinity Gauntlet in that?
Oh, the Infinity Crystals.
Yes.
Okay.
That has to do with that.
now I'm excited.
Captain Marvel, July
Really?
6th, 2018.
Male or female?
Female, more than likely.
I hope so.
More
That'd
than
be cool.
likely, if they're playing it with the recent comics. If not, then it will be.
See,
the
I hope
guy.
they do because Marvel doesn't have a female superhero movie.
Right, which I kind of think they should.
Yeah.
But, Inhumans, November 2nd, 2018. I know nothing about that.
That doesn't sound nothing.
Yeah, and then Avengers: Infinity
Unless
War.
they're just
Part-
like verbally abusing the X-Men, saying they're not human.
I guess so. Avengers: Infinity War Part 2, May 2019.
Oh, they're breaking up Infinity War,
Yep.
huh?
Part 1 and
I don't
Part
like
2.
that huge gap in between them, though.
Well, you got 2 movies in between. So I guess it's like the gap with the Avengers. So
But that's different,
Not-
though. Avengers was a movie on its own.
yeah,
Like, unless it's the Infinity Wars is technically 4 movies because of the 2 in between. But you know what I mean?
yeah. I don't think it's going to be 2 or it's going to be 4 movies. I think it's just Part 1 and Part 2. So, but that's just as of right now.
Right. Subject to change.
Yeah. So, a lot of people, like where I'm getting this, a lot of people are saying that Inhumans and Guardians of the Galaxy is what's really exciting. I don't know anything about Inhumans. I'm gonna have to look
Yeah,
into.
neither do I.
I'm gonna have to look more into that because it's like, wow, weird. So, yeah. And that's pretty much phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe right there.
Sorry, I had a mouthful of
Oh,
water.
that's fine. Hey, when you got to
But,
drink something, you got to drink something.
Yeah. So, there's actually a lot of game news, too.
Oh, really?
And before people... I'm talking to you, Sean.
Okay.
When I refer to people. Start complaining, we're not talking about props and costumes and stuff. We are. Because reference pictures.
Yes,
From
reference pictures. In fact,
all these trailers, all these games.
there's already somebody who made an Ultron costume from the trailer. Okay, and it hadn't even been out.
That was wicked.
It hasn't even been out a week, and somebody's already made a costume, and it looks awesome.
So we're informing you guys that there are things out there you should take a look at for costumes.
Absolutely.
That's how it's properly.
Yes, that is exactly how it's properlated.
But because it is Halloween, or technically just after Halloween.
Yeah,
you might
it's
wanna
Halloween
jump on
time, you know.
You might want to jump on some game events if you haven't been paying attention.
Oh, absolutely.
First one we have up for you is from Destiny.
Yes, Destiny. It's not really so much of an event as it is you get an item.
I like items.
I like items too.
I consider special items an event.
Yeah, okay. that works. You'll find if you go into the tower.
God, I still have blood all over me.
Okay.
It was from a shoot.
Oh.
Or something.
It was you. Wow. You might want to rephrase that. I have blood all over me. Oh, it's from a shoot.
A filming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I just noticed.
Anyway.
It was on my arms.
Anyway. If you go into the tower or in Destiny and go to the Postmaster, you get a special Halloween mask that you can only use it 3 times, but you can wear it 30 minutes at a time, I guess. And it is called the... what was it called? It was...
Jack-o'-lantern?
Yeah, the Jack-o'-lantern. It's basically a jack-o'-lantern, a 3-eyed jack-o'-lantern mask that you can wear. It's pretty cool, actually.
But Sean, how do you know about Destiny? You don't own the game.
Because I bought it.
Dun, dun, dun.
And I've been playing it. I'm level 8, which isn't very impressive.
What's your gamer tag, in case people want to play with you?
XX Sean Ninja 951XX.
Classic XX.
Well, here's the reason behind the XX. Is because I screwed up while making my gamer tag.
Oh, me too.
And yes, you did. But I screwed up and I made an offline gamer tag, and it wouldn't let me take that, or wouldn't let me do the online or something like that, or an accident. I don't remember what I did. It was so long ago.
Weird.
Yeah. So that happened. So yeah, that's the special item in Destiny. And in Payday 2, if you have that for
Payday 2?
Payday 2, if you have it for PC, I don't know if it's a thing for consoles or not.
Payday 2 is an amazing game.
Yes, it is. There is a special Halloween event going on right now. Along with getting Old Hoxton back. So,
Woo!
Which I know Adam is
Favorite
excited
character.
for. Yes. It is an expensive mission to get Hoxton back, though, to unlock Hoxton.
Well, it should be. He's the best thing in Payday.
Yeah. The intro movie to that, by the way, is fantastic. I remember a few months ago, actually, I saw on Facebook where Overkill had posted a little film clip or a little clip. No, it was on YouTube, and it was a little clip of them shooting a scene in that. Cool. And it was one of the coolest scenes in the whole thing.
So Payday, or Overkill, what we're saying is make a movie already.
Well, they did, actually. It was a miniseries.
No, I want a legit worldwide release movie in theaters.
Well.
I want to go in theaters and see Payday, the movie, the heist.
That would be amazing.
That's what it'll be titled.
That would be amazing. That really would.
That's the title.
I would say Lionsgate would need to produce that, They need to be the studio behind it. Because they've been working together for a while now, actually. Okay, next up we have...
There's that plane.
Yes, there's that plane. Guild Wars 2 has a Halloween event going on right now. If you have that, yes.
Never played the game.
It's fantastic. It's an expensive MMO, but you don't have to subscribe to it. So,
oh, that's
it's
good, I guess
it goes on sale every 3 months or something like that. So it's normally half off, but normally it's $60, and it's been out for a few years now. But it's totally worth it, and it gets updated all the time. So,
Oh, and I would just like to point out that nothing we've talked about so far has been sponsored content. If we ever have sponsored content, we will let you know ahead of time.
yes, absolutely. The Halloween event in Guild Wars 2, it's really strange. You have to throw candy corn at a big demon man.
I like candy corn.
Yeah.
Do you throw candy corn at me?
No, I don't get to throw candy corn at you unless you're the big demon man.
I might be. I did have blood all over me.
Yeah, this might be our last podcast. No.
And by that I mean I had a speckler too.
Okay, well. Oh, I thought it was like your arm was covered in blood or something like that.
No, I would have noticed if I was drenched, but it was
Okay.
like just 2 specks that I forgot to wash off.
Okay. So that's really all there is with Guild Wars 2, and there's supposed to be a few in Neverwinter, and I think the World of Warcraft one ended last week. I could be wrong.
What?
Yeah, the World of Warcraft one ended, and which really sucks because I just got a week of game time that they sent me.
Why would they Why would they wend a week early?
Well, why won't whoa? I don't know. I think it ended. I'm not sure if it's ended or if it's over yet. I'm gonna have to go check that out
Gotcha.
soon. And I think that's all the Halloween events that I know of.
Well then, let's start the show. Hey Shop Rats, welcome to the Prop Shop, the podcast that brings you the coolest tips and tricks for your costuming and relic prop needs. We're your hosts, Adam Hazy.
And Sean Toomey. Better late than never.
And guess what? We're starting the podcast now. So I hope you've enjoyed our little pre-show, which is part of the show, so nothing's changed really.
We just forgot to say our names, really.
We put the intro in the middle.
Yeah,
So.
no, mixing it up a bit. Keep you on your toes.
And speaking of these co-hosts of ours that are so cool, we have a new YouTube channel too.
Oh yeah, we do, don't we?
Just in case you guys were curious, if you guys like watching video gamings, yes, video gamings.
Yeah.
And you like to hear the wacky antics that go on in our lives and see Sean get murdered over and over again, then you can join us at Redbeard Studios on YouTube to see all the cool game funning good times that we have together.
And you might even see an old face or hear an old familiar voice.
And what we mean by all that is we play video games and we make fun of each other, and you should check it out because it's actually really funny because Sean screwed us over really big in one of the games we played.
I did.
You did.
What game was that?
Space Engineers.
Oh, yeah. I remember now. That was so long ago.
Stay tuned for episode 6 of GG.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out Sunday.
November 9th, I believe.
Yeah.
Let me confirm the date on that. November 8th.
November
I'm sorry.
8th.
No, November 9th.
9th.
Yep,
Okay.
that's Sunday.
Are we sure it's not November 8th?
It's the 9th.
It's the 9th, okay.
I just watched the calendar.
Gotcha. So, yeah.
So glad you didn't catch that.
Catch what?
Just something stupid I said.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on with us.
Yeah.
But, like I said, guys, have a safe Halloween because there were 46 arrests here in Kent.
Really?
Yeah,
that like
Kent's Halloween was a week early, and there was 46 arrests.
who in the world has their Halloween early?
College.
Fair enough.
And where was I? I went home for a convention.
Fair enough.
So, Sean, what are your future Halloween ideas?
Well, my future Halloween ideas. I was thinking since, I went to that football game yesterday, and I'm like, well, it would be really cool if I had this, or my Mando armor themed in the colors of the team that was playing. So
that would be cool.
I think that's going to be my next kit is going to be another themed kit.
Well,
so for this
I thought your next kit was going to be like a specific Mando Mercs kit.
I'm modifying my current kit for that.
Oh, I was going to say, why don't you make your brand new kit the new kit, and then make your old kit
Well, see, it's because I'm using
Halloween kit.
because I'm using the same parts and stuff like that. So I mean,
Gotcha.
I'm still gonna have to get a new helmet and everything for that, and I probably won't have to get a new jumpsuit because one of the colors for the team is gray, and it's a gray jumpsuit. So
Oh, that
whatever.
works.
So that's probably what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to go with or use the same boots or not, or if I'm going to get completely different everything. Because to be honest, the only reason I have those knee-high boots is because I got my jumpsuit too small. So, yeah.
Gotcha. So, there's actually something I've always wanted to do for Halloween in the terms of, like, I don't want to call it a prop, but it probably is a prop. I've always wanted to do, like, a casket that I could just lay it and then, woo, out of when trick-or-treaters go by.
That's
I always
awesome.
thought that'd be really fun.
Yeah.
But that's woodworking. I don't have woodworking
You don't have to
skills yet.
do that. You could probably make one out of foam.
Well, I'd want one to last so I could display it
One to
later
last.
on.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Or easily deconstruct it and reconstruct it every year. So it would have
Well,
to be
yeah,
wood.
yeah.
Probably MDF or plywood or something.
Plywood, yeah.
Probably plywood.
Yeah, plywood. MDF is... I wouldn't use MDF for that.
Yeah. But that's something I've wanted to do for years.
Yeah, I've kind of wanted to do something like that,
I've never
too.
got around to it, mostly because of time and money. Mostly money.
Yeah.
And always forgetting I want to do it until Halloween's up. And I'm like, I want to do this. I have one day. Huh, well.
See, I always start Halloween the day after Halloween. So Halloween
Yeah.
planning, it never ends for me. It's just a continuous cycle.
No, see, I plan things and then, like,
Then you just don't do
June,
it.
July, August, September, October, I forget about it. And then November, and I'm like,
See, I
Ideas.
just do stuff, you know, as like Halloween doesn't end for me. It's like it's continuous for me.
yeah.
So, I swear I have a weird mind.
Yeah,
So,
you do.
Yeah. But hey.
And there's a costume. There's a costume I'm gonna do eventually too.
Oh, what's that?
The Pumpkin King.
Oh, okay. Not like
Yeah.
Jack Skellington.
Not like the Nightmare Before Christmas,
Right.
but Jack the Pumpkin King, my own incarnation of it.
Okay, so just like
Yeah, a custom pumpkin. King.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
You might
I
want
think
to
it'd be really cool.
you might want to look at the design for the Pumpkin King in Guild Wars 2. He's not really called the Pumpkin King, but you might want to look at it. So it's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because I kind of have a design in mind, but it's also kind of ridiculous.
Yeah. But
But-
this guy, he looks like he looks kind of like the Headless Horseman with a pumpkin on his head and wearing like big battle armor. So he kind of looks like a member of Gwar with a pumpkin on his head.
See, that's another thing. Is like I don't want it to.
You don't
I
want it to
kinda
look like
wanna-
death metal. You want it to look like
I kind of want to avoid getting like a Headless Horseman vibe from it.
right.
You know what I mean? But I also would love to be a Headless Horseman if I owned and knew how to ride horses.
Right. Come down here.
So-
We got horses for days. Seriously,
Well,
I
so do-
live in a city and we have horses for days. I live right behind
That
an
doesn't
animal
make
hospital
sense.
that caters for horses.
But yeah, our hometown is a lot of farm stuff, so there's horses everywhere. And holy crap, that Guild Wars 2 Bloody Prince and Executioner look sweet.
Yes, they do.
Oh, that's cool. Except I'm not anorexic. Like you can split. He's a spine for a torso. Like I'm not a skeleton.
Oh, I should
I have no
should
way to
pass
pull
off
that
just
off.
fine then. So I could totally pull that off then.
Well, if you're literally a spinal cord and then a suit of armor, then you're good to go.
You don't know me.
I do.
Well played, Adam. Well played.
But you know what I would need to do though?
What would you need?
I would need to find some kid with a blue blanket to wait in the pumpkin patch for me, and then my life would be complete.
and then you like just slowly get up.
My Halloween would be complete.
Yeah. If you don't get that reference, go just go. Don't go,
watch
don't
it.
go, but just like stick it out until
Go
the end.
watch-
Go watch Charlie
Go watch-
Brown.
Yeah,
Yeah, great pumplin. Pumplin? What's up? What's a pumplin?
That's a good question.
I don't know. Your screwing up is contagious. I'm afraid.
Good.
It's almost as if you planned this.
I didn't plan.
I didn't plan anything.
So, everyone, because it's the holidays, we want you to enjoy your family time, enjoy your weekend, enjoy your tooth-rotting candy decor. And remember, we will be back again. Until next time, we'll see you later. Boo. Bye.
See ya.